Going back to Chernobyl, that really resonated. It has had a huge impact. You have the Maria Sharapova Foundation.
Right.
Tell us about how you focus on trying to give back to Chernobyl specifically.
Yeah, since it was something that, obviously has a big part in my life and something that could have affected me and my family in many ways. We were very fortunate that, we evacuated the area and we left. There's still a lot of damage that has happened there, and that is, still evolving, and it's still not over. And I think the main, my main goal in the beginning when I started working with Chernobyl-affected areas was kind of raising awareness in those areas that, although that this incident happened so many years ago, and many people have really forgotten that to this day, so many people and so many lives and children especially are affected. And that was my goal in the beginning, and now I'm actually physically doing things and getting really involved hands-on, which has been really important. I took a trip last year after Wimbledon over there and got to see the projects that we're working on and little areas here and there. I mean, it's hard, it's hard for those people to realize that there's so much more to life than just depression and alcohol to get through things. And a lot of families are sick because of the milk that they drank years ago that's affecting their children, and just kind of a snowball, and you want to give them those positive thoughts and energy that we're trying to help.
We'll talk about positive thoughts and energy. I've always said that you are one of the best competitors in sports, not women's sports, not tennis, all of sports.
Thank you.
Where does that hunger and motivation come from? Is that something that's genetic, you think, or is that something that you've just learned, or you just want to win that badly?
I think that in life and growing up, I never just got everything on a on a nice plate and said, here you go, here's your free ticket to the United States, or here's your free lesson with this coach, or here's this and here's that. And my family and I feel like always had to work for those things. And I've always thought that the reason why I was able to achieve so much, and the reason why I feel like I'm able to stay humble, is because I was never really afraid of what would happen if I took the chance, or my family took the chance to try new things, to try to go in a different direction, because I enjoyed the life that we had before. It was a normal life in Russia. As a normal, I had friends there, but then you have this new opportunity, trying new things, and I was never fearful of going back to what I had, and my family wasn't either. And we really, we even though we spent so much time apart, the moments together were really important. And yeah, I grew around them. I learned a lot from my dad, who was so dedicated and so tough, and he knew when to push me at the right times. And then my mom, who could care less about tennis, and just
so a nice offset.
A nice offset.
Yep.
She was the ballet and the classical music and all the literature coming from Russia, and she would bring it, and I would do all my homework. I had to finish it, so that was her side of things. So I had a nice balance.
You also maintain a deep connection to your fans. You have the most friends on Facebook, 5.1 million friends on Facebook. Crazy. How important is it for you to stay in touch with them?
It's really important, and I've learned that it's even more important to be connected on a constant basis, because they want to hear from you. They want to know what's going on. They see you as an athlete. They see you doing shoots and they're at carpet, and they see pictures, they see interviews. But sometimes they really want to hear from you, and you have to say to them. So it's a lot more personal. I enjoy it. I try to update it as much as I can, but it's really amazing that I have so many.
State of women's game right now?
Kind of open. Yeah,
and you're back up to 5 in the world. You're back in the conversation. You fought so hard.
Yeah.
Wozniacki's won. She hasn't won a slam. She's under criticism. You're all heading towards the U.S. Open, where you've won before.
I know, and probably a lot of these girls have a lot to say about Kvitova's win at Wimbledon, and she was kind of the unexpected one as well, and playing such amazing tennis. So it's really open. Yeah.
Maria, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.